Hello and welcome back to PointsMatter's Indie Spotlight series featuring Stunt Runner. Now in this video I'll be showing how you can build custom levels with the level editor that ships with, oh, here's the leaderboard, so I hadn't even seen this button. Let me click with this. But anyway, the feature of this will be the level editor that will ship with the game. So this will come with the game. And like I have said in the other videos, this is the third video of three. In the other videos, I explained that this is really a community-driven game. It's all about the game. Okay, so a lot of this is real simple. It's made to be like a Lemmings type of game where your guy just goes forward. Smash Johnson is his name. Oh, that's neat. You could switch to space, warehouse. There'll be some other options. What kind of obstacles can we do? Level blocks, up, down ramps. Let's just put stuff down, see what it does. Nice, okay. And as a reminder, this is a Kickstarter game. This is an indie game that's seeking to get funding from Kickstarter. Currently, there's about 20 days, give or take, and they're asking for $55,000. They currently have close to $4,000 at the time of recording. So they're getting to their mark. With plenty of time left, they're getting some followers. They're making a little bit of buzz on the social scene. So I personally think these guys are going to make it, and I think they have a really neat idea. I don't remember the last game that shipped the last indie game that had such a huge emphasis on community, on the community as a whole. This is neat. I'm really enjoying this level editor. This is really simple, really intuitive. I really like how the blocks and the ramps are kind of ghosted into the squares that I'm thinking about using, and I can just click and drag, which is making some larger structures very simple. Okay, so I'm gonna work on making kind of a crazier little level, and then I think you can play through it. So we'll make a pretty difficult one, set the bar high, and then see if we can beat our own level. So anyway, that's the plan. Now, in the previous videos, I talked about how there are different tiers, as with any Kickstarter. There's different tiers of support. You can spend $10 or $12, and I think $12 is the minimum. And for that, you get the game itself. But for just a little bit more, you get a lot of extras. So, again, I've covered this in the other video, so in my second video. So I'm sorry if this is rehashing a bit, but for $12 or above, you get the game. For $25, you get the game, music, wallpaper. $30, you get the game and all future content. $45, you get the game, a second game, and access to the beta, which I think is great. So you can hand this off to a friend. Let's see, $300, you get a wall mountable artwork. Now, the $500 one is very interesting to me. You can actually design a level that will ship with the game. I think it'll ship with the game. It doesn't really say that. It just says design a level that'll be implemented in the game. So I don't know if that means down the road or right at the beginning or what, but I would assume that means straight away. Because if the levels are this simple to create, I mean, what has this taken me? But 2 minutes, 3 minutes to build a fairly intense level. It can't be all that difficult to just throw it in the game. So anyway, if you're interested in that and you're made of money, I think that would be a really neat deal. Or, speaking of made of money, if you have $10,000 that you wouldn't mind giving away, you can actually travel with the team to all the trade shows that they're going to. I think it's at a minimum of 3 shows. Oh, shit. Okay, well, apparently if you click menu, it starts you all the way over. Man, I was going good there. I was feeling good, like that level. All right, that's okay. That's okay. These are bugs. This is an alpha. Maybe that's a bug. Maybe we just help them find a bug that'll save you guys a lot of pain and anguish in the future. So we're just lucky to even test it. At least that's what I'll tell myself when I do things like that. Okay, well, that's okay. That only took a few minutes to make, so it wasn't that good anyway. So let's play with some of the other little parts. So there's the 4x1, there's the 3x1, there's the 2x1 ramp. All right, and I'll just mess around with this. So for $10,000, let me just spit this out and be done with it. you can actually travel around with the shows, that they're going to around the country, the development team, by the way. And you will get the honor of, sitting next to these guys while they're pimping their game, while they're telling people about it, while they're, you can kind of share in the experience, which I think is really neat. I don't know that I'd do that for $10,000, but I think that's really neat. If you have $10,000, you don't mind giving away. If I was Notch, if I had a game that made millions, and I just had that kind of money sitting around, I would definitely do this. I think this would be a blast. Let's make this little alcove here. Force the guy to turn around. I like to have at least some kind of support structure. I don't it really bugs me how some things just float. Like the props you can pick, it'll be a trampoline just floating in the air, like ghosting, just kind of chilling. It really does kind of bug me. I'm trying not to let it, but that's something that kind of irritates me. But we are, that's okay. We're gonna just take things for how they are. We're gonna accept that there are big floating structures here. This is a movie set, after all. There are crazier things than just some floating platforms. I'm sure there's invisible wires I just don't see, something like that. I think I'm gonna make this kind of difficult, where the player has to go bump his head along the roof, then drop down, and then kind of corkscrew back around into a central little holding area. And it's going to be a little difficult to get to. So anyway, along with that $10,000 and the ability to go to the shows with this team, you actually will also get 5 copies of the game. This is kind of my personal favorite. You will get a crown. This is a quote. You'll get a crown made of paper mache and tears of joy. So if that's something you've been looking forward to, and you own like an oil well, or you're a Middle Eastern prince or something, then this is your donation you've always been looking for. This is it. You get yourself a crown made of paper mache and tears. I want to make a level that's so difficult that people cry. That's what I want to do. All right, so let's see. We got straight away. What is that? Like half a second? I already failed. Get out of there. Get out of here. All right, so let's see. I kind of lose perspective when I'm making these. When you go into the level editor mode, it zooms you way out. So I really lost perspective for how big this is. I don't think it's that big. I think it's about the size of the other levels. But we'll find out. Okay, let's mess with these fans. I set those pretty far back, so let's see what they do. All right, that one barely moved me. That one barely moved me. So I think I need to move them forward or something. Let's see. Just kind of guessing here. All right, go ahead. Go Smash Johnson. I wonder why he wants to get to the end so bad. Let's, oh, nice roll. Let's say we need to give him some big goal for him to, something that he's really working toward. Let's say there's a bikini-clad woman with more cigarettes for him to use at the very end of the finish line. All right. Oh, he's rocking those balloons. He's kind of glitching out of them. That's okay. We know they're there. Completely missed that balloon. I guess I didn't do a good job of placing that. No big deal. So obstacle 1, check. We're complete. All right. Let's see. And we know we have to turn them around here. So let's go ahead and put the rake down. I want to try something out. I want to see... I want to try to... All right, we'll give him some running speed, and then I want to see if he can hit that trampoline and jump like an acrobat and just go up and like flip over that wall and then maybe hit... I don't know, either jump... Yeah, okay, let's do that instead. I like that. So we'll make it where he has to hit the ground and then... run and then hit that trampoline and then jump over the balloons and then come up, and this fan I just placed will catch him as he catches those balloons after he hits the rake. Okay, so this is looking good. I like this. All right. Oh, that was depressing. Oh, that was disappointing. Oh, damn it. That was disappointing. Can he go up and hit one and then hit the second? Is that going to be high enough? Maybe let's ramp it a little bit and then give him another ramp. Because why not, right? I know there's easier ways to do this and to kind of cheat this. I mean, I could just give him a balloon and he just floats up, but I'm having some fun with it. Let's see what all we can do and kind of test it out. Yeah, whatever. Let's try it. All right, so obstacle 1 complete. Barrel roll. And, oh, for God's sake. I'm just a few degrees off and it totally ruins it. You know what? Screw it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give him some balloons, right? And he's gonna float up. But I don't want him to float up enough where he hits that second fan. So let's just move this. Let's get this stuff out of the way. I'm worried about that fan. Yeah, I like this. Hold on, I'm thinking in my mind here before I put things into action. So there's a number of ways we could do this. Obviously, we could have just umpteenth number of balloons and fans all the way up, but we also need to kind of control what those balloons do. So let's go ahead and make kind of a makeshift ceiling out of trampolines, and then he'll just fall back down, run along the ground, hit that other trampoline, which we want him to hit on the ground over by those balloons, and then he'll take the balloons up after he hits the rake. Okay, this has got to work. This has got to work. So we'll slow-mo it down. Okay. Hit. Hop. Hit the rake. Get the balloons. Oh, that is killer. That just hurts so much to see. Okay. So obviously slide that back. And let's just put it there. Make it better. Turn that around, point it up, okay. And then, so I'll be floating up thanks to the momentum of the fans. And maybe I can kind of catch it again and just keep his momentum going. This looks like maybe a good angle. And then catch him again over here. So I'm pretty sure he's going to hit the ceiling, but I really can't tell. It's hard to tell from this perspective. So if he does hit the ceiling, we're going to put some balloons down. He'll catch those balloons. We'll set up a couple fans here, and that way, while he's on those balloons, the fans will push him up. We're getting closer to our goal. It's just right over this hill, and then down a little corridor, and then up again, which I'm not really sure how I'm gonna deal with that, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So this is going to take a little bit of setting up. So let's pause for a moment here and just have a fireside chat. This game, I think, is going to do really well. It's fun. It's simple. I think the simplicity is really a sign of how well it's made and how well it's been put together. I mean, I've played this a total of, I've done this level editor for 10 minutes. I probably played the alpha. There's about 10 or 11 levels for the alpha, what's considered the alpha of the game, which is the first 2 videos that I have. And that was probably, 30 or 45 minutes altogether. So maybe I've played this an hour, and I've really enjoyed it. I'm not tired of playing it. I'm like putting these things down, putting fans down and lighters and rakes and trampolines. It's more than that. And you can tell too how they're going to eventually utilize number of items that you put in a game. They probably want to make it where you can only spend so much to beat a certain level, because right now I've spent $11,000 just putting crap down. And maybe on the future level editors, I noticed a bug or something up in the top right corner. There's something moving around. Okay, well, I'll show that here in a minute, but let's go. I want to see if this guy will beat it. So anyway, I'm having a good time. I think other people will too. I think I speak for a lot of gamers when I say this is fun. This is just, if all you wanted to do was donate for $12, this is well worth it. Okay, so I made it all the way to the last little stair step. So that was pretty neat. Okay. Now I don't see the bug anymore. Earlier it was in the top right corner, but don't see it now. So if any of you are bug reporting and watching this, rewind back just a little bit, and you'll see up in the top right corner as I was messing with stuff, there was kind of like a ghosting or of some sort of words and letters, and there's like little dots and stuff. So anyway, I want to move on though. Okay, that should be good enough for what I've set up. Hopefully that'll get me there. Hit that barrel roll, catch that, hit our fake ceiling, jump over, hit the rake, get the balloons, fan. Okay, let's see what happens. And, oh, I didn't fix that. Ah, damn it. Sorry, guys. I'll fix this. Bugger. Okay. How can we do this? I'm ready to kind of quickly be done with this and move on to that next part. I'm actually really excited about the next part. Is that going to be enough? Let's just have a worst case scenario. Throw that down. Okay. All right. And, I would love to point out, and this is very obvious, but that fast forward button is huge. I would have already quit. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Anyway, that fast forward button is the reason I'm still playing. Let me just say that, because some of these levels were very difficult to beat. Some of them took a lot of effort and, several tries. Let's say it took 10 tries. Well, nobody wants to watch it in slow-mo when you're just trying to get to the very end. And by slow-mo, I mean regular speed, because I'm all hyped up on an anticipation. I just want to beat the level. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go normal speed now that we're... Uh-oh. I forgot the umbrella. Oh, he's going to splat. He's going to die. Oh, he didn't even roll. He just landed on his feet. No big deal. Pretty sure his knees would just explode if that was real, but that's okay. All right. Come on. He lands like 100-foot fall and catches a rake just wrong, and it doesn't kill him because there's no death in this. It ruins the scene. We called cut. As the director, we called cut. We were not satisfied with that performance. Okay, so he barrel rolls from there, but he's not going to up there. Near where the umbrella was, I don't think. Oh, I hit the trampoline that time. No big deal. Yeah, we just walked right past that. Okay, so surely I'm about to beat this. Hit the trampoline. And this trampoline balloon rake thing I learned a couple levels ago. Fan blows. Yes, that's it. That's all we needed. Ball game. Nice. Okay, well, I think that's about it. Well, we'll end this video and really this entire series with this. Check these guys out on Kickstarter. This is Stunt Runner, Kermdinger Studios. These guys really deserve your attention. They deserve a shot, and I think this is going to end up being a really, really fun game. They're going to release on Steam. They're currently involved in the Greenlight program, and obviously, if that goes through and they get all the funding they need, then they'll release on PC and Mac and Linux, and then they're doing what they call a delayed mobile launch rather, and that's when they start with PC. They try to build up their client base through the PC market, and then they expand into the mobile, where people know what it is just by seeing it. And people, if I saw this on mobile, I would buy it, and I would be one of the people that helps them get to the top of the charts inside the App Store, and that's kind of what their goal is. So anyway, check these guys out, see if you want to back them or not. I think they're going to be successful one way or the other. And anyway, again, go play the alpha. If you want to play it by yourself, you can play a level or two in browser. I'll put the link below. And anyway, this has been Kbassil, Kevin, signing off, and hope to see you guys around. Come check us out, PointsMatter.com. We have giveaways, and we're building a thriving community. So thanks, guys. Thanks for your time. Y'all have a good day.